Good morning, and welcome to the vlog. Hi there, I'm Jim from Whatnot Adventures. Today, we are in Sesquicentennial State Park. The nickname for this place is Sesqui. I asked the ranger at the front gate there how to pronounce it, and he said it's Sesquicentennial, but everybody refers to the park as Sesqui. So here we are, just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. I've never been here. I'm excited to see what's here. There's camping, there's a hiking. I hope to go on a trail. Day use, boating. So we're going to go around and see what there is to see. And I thought I'd see if you wanted to come along with me. So let's go, shall we? Now this cabin right off the parking lot that I pulled into uh, was here, and I wanted to check out this sign. And it says, hewn by hand for the ages. This log house was built by hand out of longleaf pine logs sometime during the 18th or 19th centuries. An early attempt to date it through tree ring analysis indicated that it was constructed in 1754. Though more detailed study is needed to confirm this date, it is likely that the log house is one of the earliest surviving buildings in the area. This house was originally located on the northwest side of Columbia. It was in such poor condition that it had been condemned and was saved by the Odom family and the Women's Club of Columbia, who donated it to the state. That's how it was discovered in 1961. It was covered with wood siding and had a full-length porch on one side. And then to move the house, the State Park Service disassembled the house log by log and reassembled it at this location. And many of the original logs had deteriorated, so a large number of new replacement pine logs were hewn in 1969. Well, that's pretty neat. Its door is locked, but I think we can probably take a look inside through one of these windows. Yeah, it's kind of an empty cabin, but it's still pretty neat. Look at the joints. Let's go around to the other side. Look at this two-story big old fireplace, chimney. Yeah, that's a pretty neat cabin. Who knew, right? Okay, and right to the left of the cabin here, I believe this is the dog park. Yeah, let's go see what the sign says up here. It's a nice day here today. It's getting warm, but it's a little breezy, and the shade that's underneath these trees is feeling good. Yeah, that looks like a good-sized dog park. There's some information on it. Get you an overall picture. Isn't that neat? Pretty cool. Let's go down here and see what this sign is. Oh, it just says no trail access, employees only. All right, well, let's go back over this way. That dog's not too happy that I'm here. All right, I believe the trail that I want to take is on the other side of this parking lot that I pulled into, and I'll pick up there in a minute. All right, I'm on the other side of the parking lot. In the woods over there, you can see the cabin. This is pretty cool. They have a bike repair station right here in the park. They've got tools. They got air. That's pretty nice. All right. Now, the sign says Sesqui. That's for the nickname. I think it's Sesquicentennial State Park. That's a mouthful. Anyway, it's got the trail map and the trail descriptions. And I believe this is, it says that it's a mountain bike trail, but it also says it's the loop trail. I believe all the way around is 3.5 miles. I'm not sure how much we're going to do, but there's supposed to be some sights here. I have my water with me this time, and we're going to go see what we shall see. It said that a good portion of this is on an old railroad bed, so that ought to be somewhat smooth, level. And they said other sections were pretty sandy, like this. And there's one section that is actually open to vehicle traffic, so we need to be careful. But I'm kind of excited to see what this trail is going to show us. There's a lake here in the center of the park, and the map said there was a waterfalls. So, yeah, come along with me. Let's see what this is all about. I passed a guy walking his dog and asked him if he knew the direction to the lake, and he said, just come up this way and go to the right. There should be a sign indicating the lake's ahead. So I think we're off to a good start. It's pretty back here. Wow. It's definitely like a beach back here walking through the sand. But I'm not complaining. It's nice to be out and about. What do y'all think so far? Leave a comment below. Let me know if you like when I go out on hikes and show you different things out in the woods here in South Carolina. I can definitely see where this was probably the old railroad bed. It's wide, it's level. Pretty nice, huh? I haven't seen the sign yet for the lake. I hope I'm on the right track here. But we'll continue on and see what's ahead. Okay, I found the post with the sign. We can go to the right? Or we can go to the left. I say we go to the right. Well, that's a low riding seat. But at least they got something out here if you need to sit down. It's kind of cool. You hear the birds chirping. They're happy. Okay, I think we're coming up to the lake. Oh, wow. Good morning. Hey.
How are you?
Good, and you? Isn't this nice? Good morning. I think you can go swim in there. Looks like there's a dock out there you can go to. And they got the paddle boats. Wow. Well, I'm thinking I could have drove my car here to this area, but it was nice to go on that little hike. I'll have to figure out how to get back to the parking lot my car's in, but that's okay. That's really neat. All right. We got some geese up here. It's pretty neat. Yeah. It's a pretty lake. Looks like it even has a little island in it. Wow, I hope you're enjoying this state park as much as I am. I'm sitting here on this bench in the shade underneath these trees, looking out at the lake. I'm going to take me a little break here, and then we'll continue on and see what we shall see. Yeah, I think we are down at the southern end of the lake here. There's this little bridge. Oh, it crosses over the water here from the lake. Wow, that's pretty neat. So pretty here. All right, so there's a view of the bridge and the water that's coming down from the lake. And check this out. Ain't that pretty neat? Looks like it's stepping it down. That's so cool. And then there's another one down here. Wow. Looks like there's a bridge down here we can go out on and look back. That ought to give us a nice view. A little steep going down here. Hold on to this tree. I don't want to go rolling down. Oh, wow. That is pretty. You get both of them in the same shot. Wow. I think that was worth the hike right there. Whew. That's very cool. Fantastic. My. It's just amazing. I really like that. So, it's a man-made waterfall, but it's still pretty. Yes, it is. Get one more view here as we walk out. Oh, please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about that. That's pretty neat. Must be nap time. Walking back towards the car, and they're all underneath the shade here. Pretty neat. I can't blame them. It's getting pretty warm. All right, let's keep going. All right, this is the boat house where they have boat rentals, canoe rentals, right there along the lake. And right over here, let's go over here and see what this is all about. The CCC, Building Parks for America. Let's go up here and read this plaque. Okay, Sesquicentennial State Park, established 1987, dedicated to the recreation of the people and made available to the state of South Carolina by the Columbia Sesquicentennial Commission of 1936. I guess that's 1937 up there. In commemoration of the 150th anniversary of the founding of the city of Columbia. And then it lists all the commissioners. And this was erected in 1941 by the South Carolina State Commission of Forestry. So it was established in 1937. That's pretty nice. This is a really, really nice park. I did not park in this parking lot. I parked in the parking lot closer to the retreat center, I found out. So I've got some hiking to do along the road, and I won't bore you with that. But over there, that building there is the park office. So if you do come down, you probably want to come down to where the boat rental building is in the park office. I will show you over here. They have a children's playground. I'm kind of just walking around here. And restrooms. Oh, a splash pad. That's even better. Look at that. Oh, I almost feel like jumping in the splash pad. Well, the kids are enjoying themselves. Isn't that neat? All right, thought maybe I would show you. I am walking along the edge of the road here, going back up to the upper parking lot. I should be there in a few minutes. Okay, that's the road I've been coming up on from down there at the lake. And veer off here, over here to the right, that's the cabin that we were at when we started the video. And right up here is the parking lot where my vehicle is. Oh, I'm gonna take a couple minutes, catch my breath, and then we're gonna go see what else this park has. I'll be right back. All right, I got my vehicle and I've come back down to the boat rental splash pad area because up here is the entrance to the campground. And I'm hoping I get to go in and drive through, kind of give you an idea of the sights. This area is for campers only. Well, that's a bummer. But at least there's nobody behind me. Huh. Well, let's see what else I can do here. Well, I decided to park in the parking lot down here next to the park office. And that's the park office building. And I saw this sign, group campground. I don't know if there's anybody there. I don't even know if I can get to it. But we're going to go see what we can see. Well, it looks like it's up here in the woods. Boy, I tell you what, this shade feels good. It's definitely a few degrees cooler than it is out there in the direct sunlight. I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't get to see the individual campsites there, but I can understand the campers want their privacy and all. That's why I was just going to try to do a quick drive-through, point the camera out the window. But it is what it is. We'll come up here and just take a look at this area. Doesn't seem to be any groups here right now. I'm wondering if this is for more like tent camping. I don't know if you could pull your rig up in here or not, but it appears to make a loop. I'm just going to walk up here in the center. Yeah, this is nice. Wow. We got a nice fire pit. Isn't this nice? Oh, there's another fire pit right there. Looks like there are several campsites here. Let's walk back in here a little bit further. And there's a third fire pit. That's nice. This one even has benches. Oh. Pretty cool. There was a young couple having a little picnic and I didn't want to disturb them. But this is nice. It really is. Who knew, huh? Well, that was our visit to Sesquicentennial State Park today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly have. I will put a link in the video description below to their website. It tells you when they're open, how to make reservations for the campground, admission fees, and what's available here at the state park. I do hope if you're in the area or if you're a local that you come on out and check this out. I think it's really worth the effort to make the trip. All right, folks, it's your turn for you to go out, explore, find this, that, and the other, you know, the whatnots in your life. And until next time, take care, be safe, bye.